Welcome to Movie Speeching. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take good care. The New Mutants is the name of the movie. Please like and subscribe to get every update. Danielle Moonstar, commonly known as Dani, wakes up from her sleep following the chaos around the house caused by the tornado. Soon her father took her out of the house and ran into the woods to hide, but not before she was able to grab something from her drawer. There, her father hid her in a tree when he returned to the village to help others. A moment later, she could only silently watch her father die before her eyes. Panicked, she continued deeper into the forest, causing her to fall and eventually lose consciousness. She then feels confused when she wakes up in an unusually empty hospital, her hands cuffed. She tried to find help, but suddenly Dr. Cecilia Reyes came to her room. It turns out she's the one running the empty hospital. She then comforts Dani so she can open the handcuffs on her hands. Dani also recounted the incident that happened to her last night. For this reason, Dr. Reyes returned the necklace she brought with her before leaving home with her father last night. This means a lot to her because the necklace is the only gift from her father that she has so far. Meanwhile, their conversation was monitored by surveillance cameras in the room. Dr. Reyes also informed Dani that she was, in fact, not a normal human but possessed unique mutant DNA. Therefore, she advised her to stay in this hospital until she learned the effects of her powers and how to control them. The next morning, Dr. Reyes meets 4 other teenagers with uniquely mutated DNA like Dani. There's Samuel Guthrie aka Cannonball, Ileana Rasputin aka Magik, Roberto de Costa aka Sunspot, and Ron Sinclair aka Wolfsbane. Dr. Reyes takes each of them to the hospital because each of them has experienced or accidentally caused a terrible tragedy, starting with Sam accidentally collapsing the entire coal mine where his father and his colleagues worked, causing their complete death. Roberto accidentally burned his girlfriend to death with his superpowers. Ron escaped her devout Catholic village by killing the priest after he called her a witch because of her superpowers, and Ileana was enslaved and sexually abused as a child by a creature known as the Smiling One. All possess unique superhuman abilities due to DNA mutations. Roberto can control solar energy, Sam can fly at jet speeds, Ileana has multidimensional witch powers, and Ron's wolf transformation allows her to transform into a wolf. After a while, Dani approached them and she was introduced as the hospital's new teenager. Dr. Reyes then asks Ileana to take Dani away. Once outside, Dani tried to escape the scene, but strangely, Ileana paid no attention to her. At the same time, a wolf followed her from behind. Unfortunately, she crashed into a force field that surrounded the entire hospital grounds, causing her nose to bleed. It turns out that Dr. Reyes is also a powerful mutant capable of manipulating plasma energy force fields, preventing all 5 of them from leaving the facility. Ileana then taunts Dani to make her angry. Therefore, Dani wanted to hit her, but Ileana immediately used her superpowers to dodge. Additionally, she returned to the building and planned to commit suicide from the church tower while the wolf watched her from below. At that moment, Ron arrives and stops her from committing suicide, bringing their relationship closer together. Still on the hospital grounds, they meet Sam, who is using his superpowers. At night, Sam and Robert talk in the laundry room while Dr. Reyes watches from the control room. Meanwhile, Dani dreams about her father's murder, which increases her psionic powers. Back in the laundry room, Sam was startled when he saw one of the washing machines making a strange noise. Curious, he examines the washing machine, which takes him back to the past, where we see the miners and his father. When he wanted to leave, a miner suddenly hit him with a pickaxe, causing him to fly violently out of the washing machine. The next morning, Dani takes a shower with Ron and she notices a mysterious W-shaped mark on Ron's shoulder. Without any explanation, Ron left her alone in the bathroom. In the treatment room, all 5 people practiced controlling their superpowers guided by Dr. Reyes. Then, Ileana suddenly antagonizes Dani in the dining room, forcing them to fight. So she wanted to slash Dani with her sword, but just in time, Dr. Reyes protected Dani with her superpowers. Then both were punished by being locked into an isolation room. There, Ileana remembers her past of the Smiley Men, while Dani hallucinates seeing her past self and a dark figure from the sky resembling a demon bear. So, Dr. Reyes came to the room and decided to take a blood sample from Dani for further research. The next day, the mutants want to play the truth game using the lie detector in the attic, but secretly Dr. Reyes is also watching them via CCTV. As a result, they were reprimanded by her the next day. Afterwards, Ileana tries to put Dr. Reyes to sleep with drugs. Taking advantage of the opportunity, they partied and had fun that evening. Overall, the 5 teenagers believe they are being trained to join the X-Men under close supervision. Roberto then approached Ileana, who was swimming. After kissing her, he felt warmth on his body as he remembered the past when he accidentally killed his girlfriend. His girlfriend's charred form suddenly appeared behind him, causing an alarm to go off that woke up Dr. Reyes. They all arrive at the pool and discover Roberto's body has caught fire. Dr. Reyes immediately pushed him into the pool so he could return to normal. Roberto then got angry and wanted to run away after discovering Ileana was intentionally bothering him, but according to CCTV footage, he was alone in the pool while Ileana was in her isolation room. However, Dr. Reyes realized what Ileana did before and decided to lock her into the isolation room again. Soon, Ron begins to have truly horrific visions of tragedies from her past. Suddenly, she was branded on her shoulders by the same priest she had killed, turning her into a wolf. Ileana then deduces that the visions are the result of Danny's display of power, the ability to express fears, delusions, or other thoughts coming from one's mind. Feeling uncomfortable, she immediately strangled Danny and put her in limbo, but fortunately, Dr. Reyes injected Ileana with a sedative. The next day, Danny goes to Ileana's room to return the purple dragon puppet named Lockheed. Turns out the puppet fell while she was being comforted last night. She also said that Limbo was a kingdom created by her and Lockheed back in the day. In the control room, Dr. Reyes receives Danny's test results from her employer, Essex Company. He was ordered to collect Danny's DNA and then destroy her because she was considered the most powerful and uncontrollable mutant that could harm them. Reyes strapped her to the stretcher. Danny's panic caused her powers to fail. In another room, Ileana and Sam are attacked by physical manifestations of Ileana's childhood abusers, the Smiling Men. Meanwhile, Ron hears Danny's voice calling for help, making her suspicious and immediately searches for her. Luckily, Danny is still able to use her powers to discover Dr. Reyes' true intentions before Ron appears in wolf form and hits Dr. Reyes, forcing her to flee the room. At the same time, Sam meets Roberto, who is trying to break through the hospital's outer barrier, the diameter of which has now shrunk. Everyone gathers in Dr. Reyes' office and realize that Dr. Reyes is training them to become assassins for Essex. To escape, they must kill her to strip the force field of its power source. Using Ron's sense of smell, they confront Dr. Reyes, who warns them that Danny is too powerful and will destroy them all. She then restrains them all with a force field. When she tried to kill Danny again by suffocating her with a force field, the demon bear, which was Danny's greatest fear shown through its power, suddenly appeared and devoured Dr. Reyes, causing Danny to lose consciousness. Ileana then uses her superpowers to travel to Limbo's, where she gathers a lightsaber, armor, and a small physical manifestation of Lockheed to fight the demon bear while Ron tries to reach Danny's subconscious and urged her to stop. Sam and Roberto eventually joined the fight, as did Ron, but to no avail. Meanwhile, Danny is visited by her father's spirit, who encourages her to face her greatest fear. With this, she woke up and faced the demon bear, thereby appeasing and dispelling it. Eventually, the group discovers that the force field surrounding the entire facility has disappeared. They decided to leave this place and search for the nearest town. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.